Welcome back. Happy Halloween to anybody out there that celebrates. If you don't, happy really cheap candy day eve. I cannot wait till tomorrow when all the Halloween candy goes on like 50% off sale. I'm about to fuck my diet up. All right, so the last thing we had to do was get the shiny charm, and we are literally one battle away from that. Which also, fun fact, if you weren't watching the last stream, as it turns out, you do have to in fact do every task. It does not, you cannot miss any of these tasks. Actually, I say that. Yeah, you have to do all the big tasks. Like, there's just no way of getting around it. I ended up catching every Pokemon available, thinking that would have got me enough, and realized, nope, I was still going to be 100 short. But we got all the battles done. Not terribly difficult, just tedious, and takes a lot of hours to get through. And probably sucks way more if you don't have a turbo controller. I'm trying to see if there's like any more like interesting battle I can do other than just some rando, but I don't really have anything, and I feel like I should have got I should have done battles to get the Quasartico, not the Quasartico, but the Royale thing, and then just held off on finishing that up, and then got the rest of the battles, and then came back. But it is what it is. It is almost nighttime. I think I might just wait that out. Yep, there we go. It'll be a little unceremonious, but it is what it is. The important bit is that that in one more battle, we will now have access to the shiny charm. So let's bop over in here. I could technically go battle Jacinth, but I worried that might get me trapped into a you know what? Let's go battle Jacinth. Why not? That crazy bitch really wants a battle. In the last stream, we got through the final side quest mission 119 that has you go in a tournament style battle with her, and now I get to find out now you can do an infinite tournament, and I think that means you have to battle in a row. No, yeah, we're not gonna do that. I feel like if I had a proper macro controller, I could just set it to just go. Because this thing, it's just get a fucking team of what's it called? To give them all like some kind of healing item. I lied. We're not gonna do that because I don't want to have to battle her a ton. Yeah, we're gonna do this the boring way and just get it done. I wish. Oh, there's some people. I think you can rebattle some of these folks. You give me stuff? I'm curious. Are there any battles I can redo? Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess we just have to do this the boring way. Fortunately, I just have no special battles I can go do. This way, you big. Never gonna turn down. Idiot. Oh, whoops. There we go. Shiny Charm. That is the end of that. Now, I do want to go see if she has anything special to say. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'm curious. One show speed 23. You would love to join me on my stream. I'm more of a solo type. Thank you for the follow, though. Feeling your lead to lock. Well, yeah, that's it. We're done with all side content. I wonder if I should start banning people that bring up Discord in my streams. I kind of don't want to do that just for sake of the future. But this shit is like ridiculous. Let's just not get into that today. Anywho. All right. So we are done with game content. We're technically still got a couple things to do, which is to get the shiny alphas as well as the fossil alphas. So what do I want to do right now? What do I want to do right now? Kind of want to go. Nope. Is it all starters right now? We could do this one of like two ways. We can either focus on a single quadrant and just fly to that one and just keep resetting for faster resets, or we can keep doing the 3/4 loop that I've been doing and try to see as much as possible. I think for sake that I'm streaming right now, we're going to do that for the time being, but there might be a point where I switch off. Because at this point, I think I only still need Chikorita. I don't need Bulbasaur. I do need Chikorita that spawns in this biome. And towards the end of it, I can get, I don't need Squirtle. Yeah, we're good on Squirtle. But Totodile still spawns down in there, and I do need that. In fact, I don't have an Alpha Totodile at all yet. There is also Fennekin I still need to get. I need to go figure out, but I think that's another one where it's like, I think there's just going to be a lot of sitting and waiting and making use of its respawn mechanic. Oh, sick. Shiny, not shiny. 2 Alpha Tepics in a row. Sick. That's Tepic done. Dope. Let's get them evolved up, and that'll be it for the Tepic line. We won't have to look for that anymore. Sorry, I'm messing with some friends in a group chat. All right, Emboar done. Still need 2 more Chikorita 3 Totodile. Good on check. Well, no, these don't count. I didn't realize it was all the way at the end. Good on Squirtle. 2 Charmander. And we're good on Bulbasaur. So, Charmander, Chikorita, and Totodile is all that I need at this point. Which amazingly means I still need all 3 biomes. Awesome. One second, I'm sorry. Also got a D&D group. I need to. I'm trying to join. Alright. Had to get those taken care of. See who else we can get. I wish there was a way to isolate these somehow. Maybe there's going to be some discovery in the future. It's like, oh yeah, there's like some weird bullshit you can do that makes it so that you can specifically trick the game into only spawning certain types of... that's a Totodile. Why am I getting so many more starters this time? Alamar, piss off. Let it go. I actually shouldn't do this. Do this. Let it turn the day because I do not want to be disappointed. Thank you for the follow, Surfly. I'm gonna guess that is Surfly. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? More accurately, I hope you're doing good today. Please do not feel the need to respond back. That's a shiny. Where? That is like, I think that's the 5th shiny Pidgey at this point. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm curious about something. Worry about that in a second. Which is a crazy thing to think about nowadays, from the old days of like shinies where coming across one was the hypest thing you can do as a collector. Part of me wonders if I miss, or if I I'm doing good as well. Just sitting here musing to myself. Curious if I missed that, or if like part of me, because of just how much I need to collect, is kind of fine with being able to get shinies easier. And honestly, I don't know if I really care that much about the days of overhype. There we go. That's where we're at. So move you with the rest. You got here just after I got the shiny charm, and I heard that like, shiny charms always make a difference, but with a game like this and stuff like Legends Arceus, like it sounds like people are just having like shinies thrown at them once they get their shiny charm. Oh, that's an alpha of a one I don't need. We're good on Squirtle. It being a Totodile would have been great, but it is what it is. All right, this is probably just going to be the rhythm for a while. out of the Pokemon Center and do a semi loop and repeat the process. What up, Chloe? Happy Halloween. You doing any celebrating this year? Speaking of pumpkins, I'm probably gonna hunt down. I'm gonna do this alpha hunt for probably another like 30 to 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna switch over to doing some Pumpkaboo shiny hunting. One sec. Oh, nice. Passing out candy. I don't think either one of me or my roommate are going to be here to do that this year. I know he's going off to a party and I'm going to be at a Glow League, a Glow Disc Golf League round. Need... you up, but and I need you. Yeah, so quite literally, at 7:30 we're going to tee off, and they put lights on baskets, and then we put glow tape on the discs, let them rip, and it's a ton of fun. There's a reason I own like 3 UV flashlights. It's for this specifically. All 3 of which, actually, as a matter of fact, that's why I'm ending at like 6:30, because I need to go check and see if my UV lights are all charged up right now. I think they all might be dead. I'll say charged up. I can just replace the battery if they need new batteries in them. I know my big one, I gotta find the box it came in because I have no idea. That one is rechargeable and takes very special types of batteries, and I don't know where the charger is. Should I have probably looked for that today? Yeah. Did I? No. So here we are. come around at 5:45. That's a pretty good time. I feel like, confirm this for me, but when we were kids, like we're not, I think we're pretty close to the same age. Actually, yeah, we're pretty close to the same age. Like back when we were kids, like firstly, did you go trick-or-treating? And if yes, do you remember like being out much later? Like I feel like we didn't get even started on walking around till like 8 when I was a kid. Or yeah, like kid, adolescent area, somewhere around there. Like about the time I was like 8 to about 13 is when I really did a lot of trick-or-treating. I think after 13, like I went like maybe like once or twice and then kind of didn't care enough after that. Or like church stuff. Yeah, like we used to be out pretty late, and now the whole Halloween deal, and I understand why. I'm not like ignorant as to why, but it definitely feels like everything takes place much earlier, and it kind of sucks the fun out of it. Although most kids probably only really care about the candy, so it doesn't really matter what time of day they get to go out. Yeah, pretty much the same. I think about that time, the church I used to go to, they started doing like, I mean, they had always done it. There was a while that we like did both Halloween and they called it Harvest Fest or something like that. And we would go to that. It was the church's alternative to Halloween, to the Devil's Night. Once I was in like my teenage years, like it was mostly me volunteering and working for that than it was like attending as a trick-or-treater. They're fun though, because at least you got some games and stuff you could play instead of just walking around getting candy. Yeah, we started doing that. Trunk or treats like were a thing, but they were pretty rare. From what I remember, like I would hear about them every once in a while, and they kept growing in popularity over the years. And so now there's a ton of trunk or treats. As a matter of fact, my church, I think also. Actually, I'm curious there. I gotta ask my aunt. She's still a minister at that church, or my parents too. I guess they still go, but my aunt is like on the children's ministry board. I need to ask her like if do they do the whole Harvest Fest thing, or they're just doing trunk or treats? Because I remember they did that for a while, where they would also have like a competition for like best dressed up trunk or some shit, where people could theme their trunk and get it like get it all decorated. But yeah, I definitely hear about trunk or treats a lot more now, and they've been increasingly growing in popularity. Same. I have never participated in nor been to a trunk or treat. I don't have children of my own to take, and I love my nieces and nephews, but I leave that kind of stuff up to their parents. It'd be awesome if one of y'all was big with glowing eyes. I mean, like, they're definitely safer. But I both understand like how it could be unsafe to send your kid out. I think it's like, I don't even think it's about safety, because really, like, if it was about safety, it would just be like parents going with their kids, which most people already do. They go when they go door to door. It's the parents is with the kid. I don't think a lot of people send their kids out by themselves anymore. But like, I think it's mostly just the convenience of, hey, if you want to pass out candy, it's just easier to have everybody in one place and get you all together in like a single parking lot and just do it that way, instead of walking neighborhoods and hoping some people are having passing out candy, assuming they don't have kids of their own and they're also out trick-or-treating and shit. It definitely like structures it a bit more, so I can understand it on that front. Or don't I understand? Chloe, this is gonna be the fun part where you find out that I say stuff in the stream of conscious and forget about it like literally seconds later. I have no idea what you're referring to or what I said. And it's not me confused as to what you're asking me about. It's because I quite literally don't remember what I said a second ago. That, or it's because when I said, but I guess I understand it, that might have came out a little garbled. Fair enough. Fair enough. This will probably be the last loop I can do to wait out day-night shift. Yeah, if we do get one, we'll have to battle it very, like, I do not think I'll have time to battle it. I will have enough time to, like, cry. Hey, yeah. About half a box worth, so about 15-ish, maybe a little bit more. Matter of fact, right before you joined, or maybe you were almost thought that was alpha. We got another shiny Pidgey. It's 6, 12, 18, 19 actually. That one doesn't count. This was traded to me. That doesn't count. That there. Then I guess that still counts because I think I traded a shiny. This. Yeah, I feel like I traded somebody a shiny in a previous stream. So yeah, we have 19 so far. And we only have one since we've only gotten the one since we got the shiny charm, and that was that Pidgey. In my opinion, no. But that's more of a personal matter of just like how I like collecting. Because that's not, if it's traded to you, it's not really found, it's just given to you, right? Which, like, no problem if that's how somebody decides like they want to get their shinies. But I prefer having my original trainer ID on it, plus just the process of hunting this stuff down. Because it's easy to trade. Like I have plenty of shinies that I could probably trade for anything that I don't already have, but I prefer this process more. Hey, another alpha. Almost done with Totodile. That Malamar is going to be annoying to deal with. Let's get rid of you first. Oh, shit. Not the ball I meant, but it's okay. Any ball works. All right, sick. One more Totodile, and we're done with that. Still need 2 more Chikorita and 2 more Charmander, and we'll be done with the Area 20 starters. Do still need to get the 3 shiny Alpha Fennekin to complete out the Alpha Dex for this game. I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked Nintendo allowed the damage border to be red, because as that fades away, that starts looking a lot like dried blood. All right, we're done with Totodile. Sick. That was awesome. Hell yeah. All right, and with that, that means that we are now done with the water section. So, 430, 422. So I think what that means now is we are going to switch over to flying to specific sections. You, say get you. Rocking off, thank you, but you can go. Not really. If I were to get a shiny in a playthrough, I probably would. But for me, shinies are just collection because the amount of work it takes to get them is usually post any point in which I'd be able to use them for a game. There was one time where I did a playthrough of Black and White 2 with the full team of shinies. Those shinies were also hacked, so that was not exactly like a legit team, but yeah, no. If I could find a shiny that I both wanted to use and during a playthrough, I absolutely would. But most of these shinies are going to end up going to Pokemon Home, and will be either stuff like these that are just going to be traded away for giveaway sometime in the future, or for my shiny living decks. I guess there was also the shiny Metagross, because it was given away as an event at the beginning of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I ended up using that for a playthrough, and that is actually one of my main team shinies. Okay. Yep, we'll start with Charmander. Just need 2 more of these. You know, it would be really nice that they could have pulled from Scarlet and Violet. The wide angle camera would have been really nice. Especially for this process, to just kind of pull out and be able to get like a much bigger view. I will say, one of these days, I think I am gonna do a it might be this game actually. I might come back and do a Shiny Quest run. I might even do an older game just for the just because it is so much harder to get shinies in those. But one of the I will probably do like a shiny quest and just as a long form bit of content. I think it would have to be a game that I can reset for the it will have to be an older game, because I think starting with Sun and Moon, they started shiny locking the starters. I'm not 100% certain about that. They could have started in X and Y as well, but I don't remember that being brought up with X and Y. So I think it started with Sun and Moon. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's mostly a challenge thing. Collecting for collection's sake. I am also checking that Aggron to see if it spawns shiny. The Aeron line is one I need that I will be doing shiny hunting for as we go here. I do when they're available. Shiny legendaries have been far and few between in the most recent games. Other than like events, there hasn't really been much that you can hunt. So like the 3 legendaries available for this game are all shiny locked. Unfortunately, they'll probably be given away as events. I mean, they've been given away as events in the past. These are Pokemon from 13 years ago. They have shinies that have been given out, but you cannot hunt them in any game that they're available in. Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. None of them can be hunted. You have to get them from events. Scarlet and Violet, same deal. None of those legendaries you could hunt. Even the post-game like Tilmas DLC legendaries that they give you because they're static world spawns. None of those can be shiny hunted, unfortunately, which I think fucking sucks. Sword and Shield, those box legendaries couldn't be hunted. Now that game, the 3 new legendary, the Galarian bird forms, you couldn't hunt, but you can hunt the 2 new Regis. The other 3 that you can get can all be hunted, and I am actually going to go back and do those hunts actually. That was a particular reason I was trying to get a modded Switch 1, and might try for that again as soon actually. I need to resolder some stuff for my original Switch 1, but those ones you can shiny hunt the Regis off all 5 with an asterisk. Technically you can only get 4 in a game, but 2 of them you kind of choose which one you get, and if I can get my saves done right, you can get all 5 is what I'm saying in Sword and Shield. You can shiny hunt those, and you can shiny hunt the 3 legendary musketeers, the 3 beasts from Unova. And so those will be getting shiny hunted sometime in the future. Those are your regular like save in front of them and try again over and over and over until it's shiny. I don't think I've done it. I think I might have done it on stream like once or twice, but in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you can shiny hunt both Arceus, Shaman, and I'm not certain about the box legendaries for those, if you can do it or not. Those ones might be locked, but you can do some of those. So I do I guess the point being is that I do legendary shiny hunts whenever they're possible. I actually did most of my legendary shiny hunting in the Sword and Shield DLC, Gigantamax or Dynamax Adventures allows you to get a lot of almost every available legendary as a chance to get a shiny one. I think I know they can be shiny. I just don't know how many are available through Dynamax Adventures. But yeah, so there's going to be a lot of those streams coming up, and I do hunt shiny legendaries as well. That was the longest, most wordy, unnecessary way to say yes to that question. It actually isn't in a lot of ways, depending on the game we're talking about. In these games, in games where you can get like mass outbreaks and stuff like that, yeah. But it's really just soft resetting. It is definitely usually more like just tedious and time consuming, but it's much more reminiscent of just like what shiny hunting in old games used to always be like before they started doing special methods to get shinies and stuff like that. And I would still do soft resetting over breeding any day. I think the only shiny hunting method you probably won't see me do unless I absolutely have to is breeding. I find that to be the most boring process for getting a shiny. Which, as I think about it, makes no sense as to why I believe that, but it's just what I feel in my spirit. That's an Alpha Charmander. Oh, double alpha. I have no idea what's causing this lag in my Elgato. I say as I have like 400 Chrome tabs open at any given time. Hey, there it is. Let me up. Let me up. Are you gonna aggro? Probably, unless you two start walking in opposite directions like right now. No time. Sick. All right, Charmander done. Finally, last we need is Chikorita. Just need 2 of her. We'll be done with these shiny. These keeps calling them shinies. We'll be done with these alphas. Then at that point, we just need to get Fennekin. I do need all 3 for Fennekin. That one I'm probably just gonna do on my own time because that is gonna be a very boring process to do. How crazy would it have been if that Chikorita was an alpha? Let's do this right quick. There we go. There it is. Here. Kanto starter is now done. 2 more to go for game starters. 1 more to go for Kalos. So as of right now, what I'm gonna do, Back your correct place. Drop a save. Is it raining tonight? Or is it just cloudy? Okay, yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is go take a quick break right quick. I gotta run to the bathroom and get some water. Yeah, we'll come back, and because of how fast those happened, I might try to go on and get the Chikorita now. If that takes like too long, if by like 5:15 we don't have anything, I'll switch over to just Shiny Hunt and Pumpkaboo for the rest of the stream. But as of right now, I will be right back. And I'm back. Okay. Yeah, let's do a few Chikorita sets. Let's see how that goes. Can Chikorita be on this half? I wonder if this portion of the biome is only... I don't think I recall seeing a Chikorita this far down in the biome. Yeah, once this day is done, we'll switch over. Chikorita's not going to be as nice as Charmander and Totodile. It's like... Alright. Time to start looking for Pumpkaboo. Matter of fact, let's change. Let's do this. Are you? No, that's a large. It's not a jumbo, I think. So that's gonna be the fun part. Is I do want to get. I want to get a shiny Pumpkaboo, and I'm gonna basically need. I need to check which one I already got because I already have a Gourgeist, but I basically want one of each size for my living dex, which means I'm gonna need at least 7 of these minimum. And given there is no way to influence which ones I get other than time of day, I believe. Yeah, I think there's 2 that spawn at this time of day or something like that. That looked like it had all. It looked like all sides were in there, or there might be just the 2. The point being is there's going to be a lot of Pumpkaboo shiny honey. Yeah, there's a lot that do. I got in this conversation the other day. There's a ton of shiny Pokemon that I actually really dislike because of how close they are to their regular colors. This game actually fixes up some of the worst offenders of that. They actually saturated up some of the main Pokemon here. What up, Demon? Right now, Pumpkaboo. Since it is the spooky season, I figured, yeah, they changed Slowpoke. That has been a shiny Pokemon I have complained about for a very long time. I'm also a little upset that they changed it now because I have already hunted 3 of these things in Scarlet and Violet. Almost impossible. How so? I shiny hunted all of Slowpoke and are you referring to when I said I wanted to get one of each size or what? This is like, I know it's not easy to do because of if you're doing the AFK methods and stuff like that. But it's still doable. I've done it. I've done enough of these hunts that it's not too bad. I mean, I know it'll be different odds, but trust me, I know it's not going to be an easy feat. I know for a fact it's not going to be easy. I already have a shiny Gourgeist back from X and Y days. As of right now, this is really just me getting another Pumpkaboo for the living dex. And then as a long-term goal, there's going to be getting one of each size is going to be in there. Like, it is surely not going to be an easy task, but shiny honey rarely ever is. So just making it happen. But yeah, Slowpoke having its shiny altered to look more purple is a godsend. And it was, as a matter of fact, I had started writing a script for a video about shiny Pokemon, in which my biggest complaint of Slowpoke would have legit to just match shiny Slowbro, because I really like the purple on shiny Slowbro. And we'll see if they take this forward into Gen 10. I actually really like the saturation of that they resaturated a lot of Pokemon, or made them a lot more vibrant. So like Charizard was an example where it now has a proper orange in this game rather than the yellowish it had been in the last few games. We'll see if Gen 10 kind of keeps this trend. Riolu and Hawlucha, nice. When did I shiny hunt my Riolu? I forget when I got my Riolu, but I have Riolu not from this game, but from a previous game. And I have a Hawlucha back from original X and Y. And I also came across a random one a couple days ago. So I now also have one in this game too. Where you at? Right here. Oh yeah, I know about the, yep. I think once I hit the point of the cycle where I'm doing shiny hunting on my own time and not for stream, I'll probably do a lot more like bench methods and kind of more like just turbo controller and macro methods. I've been looking a lot more into those lately just to see like what's currently available and where it's all useful at. Like to get the shiny charm, I actually did the sorry, one sec.
Someone's front doorbell.
Sorry about that. Had somebody ringing the doorbell. What was I saying? Yeah, no, turbo methods and macro methods. I might get into more of those later on, but as of right now, I'm just gonna do it the manual way for most of these. I did do turbo method for the battles to get the shiny charm. I think that's what I was saying. That took a good portion of the night actually, and that was alternating between having the L button held down and doing the Garchomp with Sandtomb and Rocky Helmet method. Not too bad, and then sometimes just alternating tapping the target button, which I found out. I had no idea my turbo controller could do this. I didn't know you could have multiple button targets going at the same time. It wasn't useful because it was tapping the ZL too fast, but something I learned that may or may not be useful in the future for other stuff, maybe. Oh, you are shiny. Oh, that's one. What do we do here? Oh, let's save for one night. Can't do that. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This kind of works. Sick. Yeah, that is my third shiny alpha of this game now, actually. That is gonna go down here. Sick. That's gonna go with the Samolga, the first shiny alpha I got in the game, and then Excadrill, the second one. Gotta love it. That caught me so off guard. Like I looked and I was like, that looks different than one of the background. I couldn't remember which one was actually shiny. But that's a move. At least we got, that is what, my second shiny of the stream? I will absolutely take that. Also, I love the term Shalfa. Like, it does not roll off the tongue the same way Shundo did from Pokemon Go. And for some reason, I love it more because of that. That's it. Okay, these are the tiny ones, right? These are the super small ones. I might actually do day hunts. No, do I need Venipede line? I might. I think I need both the... I know I don't need the Weedle line, I don't think. Let me check something. I need to check my home right quick. Let's check this way. I don't remember if I'm going to be able to sort it the way I like when I want to check through Pokemon here. But at least y'all can see what I'm looking at. It's 5:30. I have about another good 30 to 45, well, about an hour. I think I can end at like 6:30 and still be fine. Before I have to go. This is, y'all get to see my current shiny collection. Paldea is pretty much complete up to everything you can get in Paldea. I have a bunch of all my extra stuff here. These are gonna go into like giveaways one day. All right, Gen 5. I didn't know I had. Wait, what? When did I get another Panpour? Not important right now. Okay, who was I looking for? Venipede line. Okay, I do need a Venipede and a Whirlipede. And I need a regular Zorua, but how much I can do about that right now. I do need to do the fossils. I know I need more of those. My Holucha's in there. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, yeah. So we might stick to daytime hunts. I was gonna do night just for like thematics. But daytime might be better just because of the fact that I do need a Whirlipede. If we manage to get a Whirlipede in this, then I will switch it back over to nights. I think anyone familiar with Pokemon Go, did Weedle have a what do they used to call them? Community Day event before the level cap, the first level cap increase? Because if it did, then I definitely have it. If not, I might need Weedle and Beedrill too. For some reason, I feel like I do already have. Okay, never mind. I do have Weedle Line. In Area 17, I don't think so. I think that is legit the only one, the only area you can get a Skarmory. At least in this game. I shiny hunted my Skarmory in Scarlet Violet. But yeah, no. As far as I know, that's the only spot you can get a Skarmory. And yeah, there's definitely no... I don't think there's any turbo methods you can do for that Skarmory. You just have to keep flying to that area over and over. Hey, there's the Pumpkaboo. Can we get lucky and get a double? Nope. All right, sick. Let's see which one we got. I was told these classifications don't actually... You know what I should do? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go get another one so I can have all the size comparisons together. I do hate that they don't have a way to tell which classification you got. I don't think these two are the same. Software guys. Okay, here's the tiny one. I believe are the two sizes you can get at this time of day. That actually kind of, I was mentioning this earlier, that actually kind of makes this hunt a little easier to get each one. I need to figure out what size the one I have in home is. Shiny Beedrill. Shut up and get in the ball. That's not the ball I planned on using, but that's okay. That's going to be a giveaway one of these days. Beedrill can learn Outrage? That's news to me. Okay, I actually want to make it night right quick and get the other two sizes. Just so I can have good comparisons to know which ones I have and which ones I'm looking for. I 100% immediately forgot what I was coming in here for. I'm deciding if Shiny Alpha is if I'm gonna do that one too. For Pumpkaboo specifically, I actually really don't care for most of the other Pokemon, but because Pumpkaboo's whole thing is having different sizes. Here. You anymore. You anymore. Curious. Oh, you're big. Good God. Yeah. You are separate. What the hell? I need a jumbo. That's might be one. now I have one of each size. Make that easier to look for later. Gives me something to compare them to. Let's... Nope. Red tongue. Alright, let's go make a day again. And we'll continue hunting. Okay, I've said it before. When I'm streaming stuff like this, when I'm doing stuff like this or anything that doesn't require like big digital story, I'm usually watching like YouTube at the same time. So like the music, anytime I'm playing music for y'all, I'm probably watching something different. And right now I'm watching the disc golf channel that I normally watch. They're on their off season, and they have they now do a series called the Putting Games. And their first one was a Hot Ones, essentially a Hot Ones challenge. They're somewhere not in Nashville, Tennessee, and they got wings from some chicken place, and they're all spice level challenges. And they're on the final one with the hottest level. Threats of murder have been made, and I 100% understand it. Like I've had a bit of I think the last dab. Was it the last dab that I did? One of them I did, and I was like, you know what? There's never going to be a time in my life where I want to do a spice challenge like that ever again. It's just not necessary. The spice level is just pain for no good reason, and they never taste good. Estalinor, hello, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? You're here in time for me to be wrapping up in like 30 minutes. We are currently hunting for Pumpkaboo. We already got one shiny Pumpkaboo along with a shiny Haunter. Hell yeah, shiny Pumpkaboo for the Halloween. Like there's like between Pumpkaboo and there's Pumpkaboo, there's Phantump and Trevenant, and I can see an argument for actually more than an argument. I almost thought about switching over and doing Spritzy if there are any regular places to do Spritzy for Halloween. Yo, you got the shiny Alpha Beedrill. I got a shiny Beedrill. That was the third one we got, but the Haunter was a shiny Alpha, which makes it my third shiny Alpha of like the whole game so far with the Amoga and the Excadrill. Have I had any of the Hot Ones? Yeah, I think it was just the last dab, which I'm fairly certain is a Hot Ones flavor. If it wasn't last dab, it was like whatever like the usual one people tap out at. Reese says didn't watch. Yeah, fair enough. The only reason like I do this method is mostly because I'm currently streaming. If once I start doing like off-stream hunts and stuff like that, when I'm doing stream hunts on my own time, I will probably make use of stuff like the bench method, the flying methods, the resets and stuff like that. But this is a lot more useful to watch. Useful. This is a lot more entertaining to watch is the word I meant to replace. I'm also doing like a secondary hunt for Whirlipede. I need a Whirlipede and a Venipede at some point. Are you doing it with the macro controller, or are you just like manually doing the flights? Oh, you think so? I might have to try it at some point again. Maybe next time when I hop back on tomorrow, we might do that. No macros, fair enough. Double alpha. Could have been double shiny instead. Or double shiny alpha. Would have been dope. Run through, wait a sec. I also just like making all the Pokemon mad. 16. Where's 16? Where's 16? Later. What do you want to see? Oh yeah. That one I knew about. So the thing that I'm going to be contending with is I don't mind taking extra shinies. I've been shiny hunting for so long that like I'm collecting for alpha decks. So shiny for shiny's sake is not really what I'm going for. I'm going for collecting sake. And the part that I'm always going to be basically, if I already got the shiny in my Pokemon Home living decks, I'm probably not going to care too much. So I'm generally target hunting. Granted, I will be doing that for this one because of Venipede, and I know Venipede is available from the flight location, or spawns in at the flight location. I think other than that, I know I'll need Binacle. I already got Phalanx. Phalanx was actually one of the first shinies I got on stream years ago, back in 2017. I think it was the first time like I got on streaming, and I was streaming shiny Phalanx hunts from Sword and Shield. I know I don't need Flaffy. I know I don't need Florges. I don't need Froakie. I might still need Staryu and Starmie, so that'll be useful. I know I'll need Binacle and Barbaracle in this one. I don't remember if I got... No, I definitely have Medicham. I definitely have Medicham and Meditite. I don't need those. And then here, other than Venipede... Yeah, other than Venipede, I don't think I need anything in here anymore. So just a few. But those hunts will be happening one of these days. Whoa, how did you see me? Okay. One sec. Jay Witz? When was the last time you posted? Huh. I had no idea he did a video a month ago. There we go. Why is this video so loud? And let's not mess around with that. I know I can do nighttime hunts for Pumpkaboo, but I'm specifically doing it just for the off chance of getting that Whirlipede. I caught that in the wrong ball, just not realizing. Thanks. I'd like to believe I deserve it. Thank you. I mean, I'm gonna hunt no matter what, so come now, come later, it'll come eventually. It will open me up to be able to just shiny hunt day and night. I don't have to worry about it. Even though technically I don't have to worry about it. I will get it eventually. It's funny because there's still alphas I need to get. We started the stream off with getting the shiny charm and then getting all 3 shiny Totodile that I needed. 2 shiny Charmander and a shiny Tepig that I needed. At this point, I still need 2 more shiny Chikorita. I'm saying shiny alphas, alpha Chikorita, and then I need to get the alphas, 3 alphas for Finnegan, and I will have a 100% complete alpha living dex for this game. And then it'll be on 100% shiny hunting there. And I hope you get your shiny as well. Before I get too far away from that. I had no idea me and Jay Witz were as close in age as we are. I have no idea why, but I did not know he was only 35. Where the hell are you going? Okay. Okay, we're gonna call that it for shiny hunting right now, because there's something I need to go check. I need to go see if I can hunt down this NPC, because there's no way the I just want to smell Pokemon NPC actually exists in this game. These aren't real. We're gonna go for the last 6 minutes. We're gonna go look for these goddamn NPCs that are saying these weirdly unhinged shit. Only thing I know is that it looks like he's sitting outside of a cafe. Yeah, so I think, yeah, you were in the podcast when we did the live podcast recording, and did you see us going over those screenshots that Form sent? Whoops, that's my phone dropping. I was on the side of, I didn't think those were real, and I'm watching this Jaywoods video, and he just went over them, and I don't know if he's just taking them because they were from the internet, or if I just got soft confirmation that those were in fact real. I want to find them. I need to know where I can find them. Yeah, the ACAB bailiff is not real. There's no way. And I am more than willing to eat my words. I have never wanted to be able to eat my own words so bad to find out there is an ACAB bailiff in this game. That would be so fucking funny. Oh man. We might do that in this week. Doesn't look like it's gonna be at any of these cafes. Maybe the next stream I do, we'll start it off with just like roaming the map and seeing if we can find these NPCs that say this wildly unhinged shit. That's factually false. I know a Pokemon in this game that came back to life. Kind of the main Pokemon. All right, but anywho, I gotta start getting ready. I need to get some glow tape on my discs, at least the ones I plan on using tonight. And that's gonna take some time, and I don't want to fuck up because they are gonna be starting at 7:30 sharp. Give me a few minutes to go on and get ready. There, kid. Yeah, we'll start that up. We'll we'll start making it a habit to go explore the different sectors, seeing if we can find some actually wild NPC shit. But hello, Just Tech. You're here just in time for me to wrap up. I'm just about to end. If you're into Halloween and be celebrating Halloween, I do hope you have a fun Halloween night tonight, whether that is going trick-or-treating yourself, passing out candy, going to any kind of festivities or anything like that. Do have a fun, safe, and productive night. Thank you to all the people that followed today. That is heavily, super, hugely appreciated. We're at 90 out of 100. We are almost at the 100 follower mark, and we're edging ever closer every day. We'll be there soon. I think it will not take very long for us to finally get there. I'm continuing to do daily streams. If you're new here, you see in the title, daily stream 110. I think I'm on. Thank you, Just Tech. Is that the same? Yep. Daily stream 110. I'll be back on here tomorrow with some more shiny hunting. I'm not entirely certain what time of day I'll be on. I'm going to be starting up a new D&D campaign soon. So I'm going to be kind of figuring out my schedule for Saturdays. But there's a good chance I'll be on sometime in the afternoon tomorrow. Either way, if you're watching this in the future, I do hope you like it enough to come back and watch this live one day. If you're watching live and you haven't done so already, dropping a follow is a fantastic way to show support. If you really love it, subscriptions are on and they are always appreciated. But that's it for me. Take care. Happy Halloween. Love you guys. Bye-bye.